This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button or comment, double check it's working properly, because they are working overtime to suppress the channel. But they really go after the videos that talk about the fraud and corruption in the market. So that means they're going to be attacking this video very, very hard. Okay? No doubt in my mind about that. But here's what it is. GNS had a major win in their lawsuit in Florida against these criminals, these bad actors who are manipulating the market and doing things contrary to GNS bottom line. Okay, GNS had a case in Florida against LZGI, and the two directors or CEOs, Ritz and Mo, they are done. They are done. The courts held a default judgment in favor of GNS, and they're going to trial maybe in a month or two, but the trial has nothing to do with whether these people are culpable. They are already found culpable by the courts, and the only purpose of the trial is to determine the damages, to determine how much money GNS is going to get. And let me tell you what the court order states. The court order states, according to the well-pled allegations contained in the verified complaint, these two directors engaged in fraudulent conduct with respect to the corporation, abused their position of directors, and intentionally inflicted harm on LZGI. The bottom line is this. We are slowly getting the courts to recognize that there are bad actors engaging in fraudulent activity to destroy good companies. And this win in Florida, in my opinion, is huge. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GNS. But I'm telling you that I believe the wins are gonna keep coming. Because GNS said that the next lawsuit, whatever they get from it, they are going to give 50% of it to GNS shareholders. And this first win in Florida is just the beginning, in my opinion, because based on everything I've seen over the last 5 years, there is overwhelming evidence of fraud and corruption in the United States stock market, not just in GNS, in AMC, in GME, in MULN, well, BINI, in NWBO, and the courts are taking notice. We know we can't depend on the SEC, we can't depend on the DOJ, we can't depend on the FBI to protect retail investors. We have to protect ourselves, and we protect ourselves by taking these criminals to court and presenting the evidence to a judge or a jury and letting them decide if these bad actors engaged in fraudulent activity. And in a lot of the cases, what are these defendants doing? They are fighting tooth and nail not to turn over the trading history, the discovery, the blue sheets. You know why? Because once we get our hands on the trading history and on the blue sheets, it's like the smoking gun. And when that happens, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are going to be shamed into doing their job, because everybody knows the evidence of fraud and corruption is overwhelming. You see it in the dog pool abuse. You see it in the FTDs. You see it in the naked shorts. You see it in the spoofing. You see it in the washing. Yet the SEC plays willful blindness. The FBI plays willful blindness. The DOJ plays willful blindness. When there's overwhelming evidence of fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. But this GNS win in Florida is just the tip of the iceberg, in my opinion, and we're going to see a lot of other wins inside the courtroom, because these bad actors, need to be stopped. The United States stock market needs to be fair and transparent for all investors, not just for the 1%ers. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think the GNS win in Florida is just the beginning? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.